What's up, guys? This is the real Pete Kirkwood, and I thought I'd talk a little bit about my gaming past. So, if you know who these characters are, you probably know a little bit about gaming. For anyone who's not sure, you got a Yoshi, you got the Superstar, and you got the Mushroom. I remember playing Mario Kart back in the day, and obviously my friends Brian Casella, Yogi, Chris, they have these same memories. We're having a good chat about that. And these are some of Brian's little collectibles and things which are pretty cool. So I thought I'd briefly discuss how I used to live my life as a gamer and how I currently live my life now. And a little bit about the laws of human social dynamics that have helped me get the confidence and the ability to talk to people easier, to get out there and live my life in a way that gives me more experiences than just sitting behind a computer screen. So, winding the clock back, let's wind the clock back 8 years ago. 8 years ago, I remember pretty much exactly where I was gaming. At that time, I was playing Warcraft. I was probably putting in a good solid 6 or 7 hours a day. At one stage, I managed to work out that I spent 1/3 of an entire year gaming, playing World of Warcraft. So that's 8 hours a day every day. And during that time, I still had a part-time job, and I did have a girlfriend. Obviously, neither of those lasted. But the point is, gaming was my life. That's all I wanted to do. All I wanted to do was increase my character, live in that fantasy world, and I just couldn't find those experiences in the real world that I could have in gaming. If you, I don't know if anyone here is an old school World of Warcraft veteran, I think my characters have been put in storage. It's been so long I played them. If you want to look up Davorian, Davorien, I used to play on a few of the, what are they called? Oceanic realms, and pretty much every Davorian on a server belongs to me. I think I once came across one that didn't, but the majority of them were my characters. Pretty much always a warlock, and often an elf. Magic and things, you know, a lot of fun, adventure and all that kind of stuff. So I really enjoyed it. I met a lot of good friends, and it's interesting how I might have struggled in a face-to-face interaction. You know, oh my God, she's a pretty girl, what do I say? Or, oh, he's so cool, I don't know how to talk to him. Or, hey, like, that's a group of people over there and they're having their own fun time. I'm over here, I don't know how to like, get in there without being awkward. And a lot of that was stuff I had to learn to get through. And I did make friends gaming because you're doing something in common. You've got that anonymity. You can, you know, use your character as a representation of yourself, and it just gives you that little bit more safety in your interactions and helps take the edge off the fear. So if you're in that stage where you're gaming and you're looking to be more social, start by being more social with the people that you game with, and step it up from there. So to jump to the end of the story, where am I now? Well, now I'm on the other side of the world. I'm in Los Angeles. I've been traveling quite a bit, and I'm a life coach who helps people out with things like this, a lot of mindset stuff, helping you achieve your goals faster and easier through the use of really advanced mental techniques. My program, Successful As, is about to start its inauguration. I don't know, the first round starts the end of this week. And what does that mean? That means that, you know, tomorrow night we're going out in Hollywood, going out with a few friends, going to go and see a few places. And 8 years ago, to go out on the town was a really big deal. Now it's like I juggle, how much can we fit in? How much can we go out and meet new people? How many new interactions and things can I find? How many interesting people can I meet? And some of the people I've met, you know, all the way from people pursuing a career in art, a hobby, traveling the world, met people flying across the world for love. I've met people working all over the world on business. I've met people from the most varied backgrounds, and I've learned so much, and I've had such rich experience and created so many wonderful memories just from engaging in that social interaction with complete strangers, people who I didn't know. I mean, I live a life where I've got a lot of friends, a lot of people that I know I can count on, that I know I can rely on. A massive shout out to all of my friends in New Zealand, all my friends and fans there. You guys are awesome. Australia, I definitely know a few people who are legends over there as well. And obviously Los Angeles, California, and a bit rest of the states from the people I've met who've traveled to LA. So what was it that really made the difference? Well, I briefly referenced it in my other video that I did where I was talking about my weight. Once I started to get more physically active and get out there, it gave me the confidence. For me, the weight was a big thing, giving me a lack of confidence. But as I started to refine my social skills and develop them, that's where things started to really pick up for me. That's where I started to attract more women into my life. I started to learn to dance, started to have more fun, pick up new activities and try new things. It became more of an adventure when I took the initiative to invest in myself and grow myself. You know, I can, when people talk to me about investing, because people often do, I say, look, I know one investment that's guaranteed. It's guaranteed to give you a solid return. It will never go bankrupt. It will never bust out, and you won't get a better return on anything else in your life for the rest of your life. And people go, what's that? I say, it's yourself. Invest in yourself. Because I started reading, I started studying, and I started learning how to do these things and how to get out there and meet new people, interact, and have fun experiences. One of the key things that's happened in later years is I've actually worked out so much that I can see this all fits under the laws of human social dynamics. Because human beings are designed genetically to relate to each other. Right down in our DNA, we have an animal code that says, well, they'd better stick together as a tribe, and they'd better have sex and make babies, or there ain't going to be none of them left. So it is in us. Now, as you grow, as you go through life, experiences and things happen. When you're a child, you can't control your environment, and things will happen to you. These can change you. These can make you more afraid of approaching new people, for example. So as you start to study and learn and apply yourself, read some books, watch some videos, get behind your favorite person who you can see succeeding in life, cheer them on, and become a part of their success. Don't just sit around waiting for it to happen to you and hating on everyone who's doing well. Support the people who's doing well. Become one of them. If you want to sit around and cry and hate on the people who are doing well, you'll be one of the people who aren't doing well with all the rest of the criers and the haters. Is that what you want for your life? It's miserable. It's miserable. I was a very bitter person back when I was, 20 years old, 22 years old. Back in those days, I was not the friendly, happy, bubbly person I am now, but I put the effort in to change myself. I'd been through shit in life that affected me, and I had to work to fix it. Now, it's phenomenal. It's got to the point where I got friends all over the world. I've got opportunities that open up for me that I could only dream of. And I'm not saying this because I'm special. I'm saying this because I was a fat nerd who just played video games. That's all I did with my life. So if I can do it, you can do it. Have some confidence and faith and belief in yourself, and reach out to someone who inspires you, someone who you see. You might not necessarily know what that person is doing, but finding out is the step in learning. You've got to become aware that you need to learn something to be able to learn it. So just quickly in closing, you can find more content from me that will give you advice with how to interact with people better, increase your social circle, improve your relationships, improve your health, wealth, the 3 pillars of the foundations, on my YouTube, Pete Kirkwood, Facebook, Pete Kirkwood, Instagram, The Real Pete Kirkwood. That's who I am. Be the best. Peace.